Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So guys, I hope you're all doing great. Today's video, we're going to be continuing on the max stat possible type videos that I've been doing, the little series that I've been doing the last few days. And if you guys want to see anything specific, definitely let me know down below. But today's video, I strongly believe if any of the max stats were actually to be achieved, I think this one would be the one that people are going to be the closest to actually achieving, because the main set that you're going to use to actually achieve this is going to be the perception set. Pretty easy set to farm, right? You just go do faction wars, get your faction war materials, do the arena for your magisteel. It's not too bad, right? You get perception gear, throw in some rank and rarity charms. You should have quite a bit of perception gear that's 6-star, even legendary, with good substats. I mean, it's been in the game for a while, and some of my best gear is perception stuff. So what I want you guys to do is leave in the comments down below. If you have Hell Hades Optimizer, go ahead, jump in there and see what your absolute highest accuracy is. Granted, keep the speed reasonable. Depending what you're doing, like don't have 100 speed on accuracy champion because it's probably not going to be used. My highest is going to be on 170 speed, or just go ahead and list whatever your current highest accuracy champion is. So for me, I have several champions wearing perception gear. Let's check it out. So Lydia's wearing some pretty good pieces of mine. Kaimar's wearing some good pieces of mine. We have Madame Saris, who used to be wearing some. Yep, she's still wearing some good pieces of mine. There's a lot of champions who need perception gear. Perception gear, to be honest, is probably one of the best sets overall that Raid has added to the game. One of my favorite sets. I mean, there's so many champions who can use speed and or accuracy. It's just an amazing set. It's so incredibly helpful, especially when you're early on coming through the game. My free-to-play count is huge there because it's a speed set, a little bit lesser version, and an accuracy set combined. Such a good set. Incredibly good set. But let me know down below what your highest possible accuracy is. This is mine. Let's pull it up. Boom. My highest possible accuracy is right here, 794. Now, in a second, we're going to go ahead and see what that compares to what you could actually get. But 794 with 173 speed. Now, this is a little bit slow, but if you had a champion like Kaimar, champion like Shiramani, champion like Basher maybe, champion like Umbral, who could go after your speed booster and then lock down the enemies, you could run your champion, your strip champion, like a Rian, like your Ramen 2, who actually has the highest base accuracy that I know of. You could run them pretty slow and then have your nuker go a little bit slower than that. So this is actually a pretty reasonable build. So 794 accuracy, but the downside is I'm not taking this gear off these champions. So we have Lissandra, who is very, very demanding as far as the gear she needs. So let me see her real quick in here. I'm gonna show you guys what her current accuracy is, but she needs a lot of speed if you wanna use her properly, and she needs a lot of accuracy. So she's very, very demanding on the perception gear she gets. So we have her in this. Currently she's at 285 with 584 accuracy. She could definitely be faster. She could definitely have some more accuracy. But hey, she always needs some good perception stuff. But she does have a broken set, so I don't know what's happening there. I guess I don't have an accuracy chest plate and perception set. But going back over here, let's see. We have Prince Kaimar also. Well, we don't need the raid launcher to open up. Let's try that again. So we have Prince Kaimar pieces, I think. Actually, no. Prince Kaimar isn't wearing any of the pieces. So we have an accuracy chest plate here. Triple roll crit rate. If that was speed, that would be so incredibly good. We have a good shield. Madame Saris is wearing some pieces. So to be honest, Rian could wear this stuff. Like, I could take it off of Madame. Lissandra, I could make a replacement. Lydia doesn't have to have that. So I could get this on her. But my current build for Rian is Stone Skin, decent accuracy. I'm going to go second team. So I'm going to keep Rian over there. Maybe if I get Ramen 2. The only difference with him is that he kind of needs to be fast. But guys, let's go ahead and jump into what the actual maximum stats are going to be. So Rian is going to be the first one up. So I'll go ahead and uncover this side. This should be the perception side like I mentioned. And then we'll have a stone skin slash protection over here. But perception. Set bonus, 120. You have 3 sets, so 4, 8, 12, 120 total. Faction Guardians, remember, with an epic champion, you don't have the benefits that you do with the legendary, where the Faction Guardians are more impactful. So if you go over here, Faction Guardians, plus 15 accuracy. Not as good as a plus 30 accuracy. Math of the day, right? 15, less than 30. You also don't have the benefits of empowering champions with an epic champion. The reason why I used Rian, though, is because realistically, Rian as a champion, you would push to have really high accuracy. Rian, Madame Saris, but Rian was just a free champion, has the same base accuracy as Madame Saris as it is anyways. So, perfect example. We'll go over here and compare real quick. Madame Saris is right here. 15 base accuracy, and Rian the Conjurer also 15 base accuracy. So very comparable champions in a lot of ways. They strip and they place a debuff that allows you to do more damage. But the strip is the main thing we're worried about here. So going back over here to Rian, Masteries 78. So we have the first mastery, the pinpoint accuracy, and then the eagle eye mastery. So obviously we're going for all the masteries that give you increased accuracy. We want all the accuracy we possibly can get. And then we also have swarm smiter. So this is assumed that any match you're going against, whether it's arena, whatever it is, you're going to get this maxed out 16 boosted, and then lore of steel as well. All that is calculated into this number. Mastery, that's right here. Or swarm smiter is right here. Artifact substats 360 times 6. So basically, if you get quad rolls on your weapon, your helmet, your shield, your gloves, your boots, all that stuff. If you guys are curious what pieces can roll what, I do have a substat thing somewhere over here. Let's see, a substat list. I'll leave it in the Discord, raid resources and info. You guys can join this. Come up here to raid substat roll ranges. You can see where I'm getting these numbers from. But basically, a quad roll is one of these stats times 5 because you have the initial roll plus the 4 additional rolls onto that substat. And these are the ranges over here. So 9 to 12 for accuracy. Everything we're doing here is assume that you have the absolute highest stats possible because we want to see some big numbers. Chest 96, banner 96, necklace substats, same thing. It's a quad roll, so we have 60 total. Glyphs, pretty big glyphs with accuracy. Base accuracy 15, accuracy aura. This I did include. A lot of the battles I didn't include the accuracy aura, but if you're wanting to push their accuracy, since Rian does have an accuracy aura that I believe is available in all battles, we're going to go ahead and include this because if you want to push her accuracy, you're going to throw her in this aura in the battle. Some of the other champions that I've done this max stat comparison for, the auras that would give them the biggest benefit would be conditional, okay? So maybe just dungeon specifically for a lot of these champions. So for this, it did make sense to go ahead and include that aura in this breakdown, and that would give you a total of 952 accuracy with the aura included, and without the aura, 892. So when looking at this number, I gotta say, I'm actually surprisingly closer to that number than what I thought. Granted, I'm still like 100 points away, a little bit over 100 points away, but I am closer than what I actually originally thought I was going to be because this is all quad rolls, max glyphs, everything pushed to the limit. So my gear isn't that far from this point, and I bet there's a lot of players who are going to be closer to this number than any of the other numbers I mentioned before. Now, this one over here is the stone skin or protection gear. I forget which one I did. Okay, stone skin. Now, this is going to be way more difficult to achieve. It's possible, very, very unlikely, like probably the rest of my raid career, rest of my raid lifetime, nobody's going to hit this, okay? Nobody's going to hit this. I imagine raid is just going to poof off into existence before anybody ever hits this number from stone skin, because this, you have to have a pre-rolled stat. So you got to get mythical gear. It's got to drop the red stat. The red stat has to be accuracy, and then you have to quad roll into that red stat. The chance of doing that, so incredibly low. But this is the breakdown of that. You have 420 on the substats instead of 300 over there. And then for the necklace, it should be actually the necklace should be just 60 because you can't actually get a mythical necklace as far as I'm aware, not currently in the game. So it should be 60. So all that drops down just a little bit. 934, that's still quite a bit less. Even with the 5 rolls from Stone Skin, it's still quite a bit less over here. Now, scrolling down, the next champion, this is going to be the champion with the absolute highest base accuracy that I know of, okay? That is Ramen2 Drake's Blood. So another free champion. He has 20 base accuracy. So not a significant difference. However, what he does have a difference in is that he is able to be empowered. He's a legendary champion, so he gets more benefit from the Faction Guardians and more benefit from being empowered. Also, he has a bigger accuracy aura. So it's an 80 accuracy aura in all battles. So very, very nice. Let's go ahead and uncover Ramen2 Drake's Blood. See what he has going on. This is the guy, if anybody's going to really push those accuracy numbers, this is a great champion to do it for. Wow, I didn't even uncover it all. Let's go ahead and uncover it all at the same time. But great, great champion to really push some accuracy on because it makes sense. He has a strip, great debuffs placed. Overall, very, very good champion. And look here, we have the 1,000 accuracy number hit. So 1,047 with the aura. But imagine if you had the aura and then you brought a Yoshi to increase your accuracy by 50%. You're going to have 1,500 accuracy. So I guess the next thing we can do with this video is, or maybe down the series, is actually check to see how easy it would be to resist this. Now, I know champions like Mithrala could definitely, well, most likely resist this, especially with an increased resistance buff or a higher resistance aura. But to resist 1,500 accuracy, you're going to need at least, what, about 1,600 resistance. That is a lot of resistance to have. I don't know how much a champion like Mithrala could actually push, because with that, you'd have to, since Mithrala gets benefit from her accuracy as well as her resistance, it all piles into resistance, you'd have to min-max the most accuracy, the most resistance, balance that out to see what number you could actually get. But I'd be curious. That's definitely a next step for this. But 1,500 plus accuracy is going to be absolutely insane. But 1,000 accuracy by itself, is insane, okay? With no buffs, 1,000 accuracy, so incredibly insane. And the thing is I bet there's people out there who can get very close to this number. I mean, this is all quad rolls. It's definitely going to be very unlikely to achieve, but with perception gear, like I was saying, I think it is the one gear set that if anybody's going to achieve any of these max stats, it's going to be with perception. The other thing that's really nice with perception is, and accuracy building in general, is that because it has the plus 5% speed over here, and accuracy substats will come on the boots. You can't have it as a main stat, so you're gonna have 45 speed there. For the banner, you can have speed substats. You don't have to get quad rolls there, so you're gonna have good speed from a lot of different places. So you can have speed, just regular rolls on basically all the pieces except for the boots, of course. Obviously, if you're going quad roll with accuracy, you won't have additional speed rolled. But I did a little bit of quick math, and even with the max accuracy, you could still push close to 300 speed, which is crazy. So you could have 1,000 accuracy and almost 300 speed because of just how this stuff all works. Now, granted, that would be the best speed rolls with the best speed glyphs. So once again, very, very unlikely, but you can still push pretty good speed. You can see with my gear, even with not getting very many speed substats rolled on these pieces, like this chest plate right here, we have 5 plus 4. That could easily be a almost 30 speed chest plate because we have the accuracy there. You could get a quad roll going over here to this raid substat roll ranges. A quad roll speed on a chest plate could be 30 speed plus 8 glyph, a glyph that gives plus 8 speed, 38 speed on the chest plate. You can see very easily that you can get a lot of speed. Even just a double roll on this would have been huge. A big speed boost, pushing me close to 200 speed. So getting these numbers definitely makes sense. Where some of the champions, like the Mountain King video, he'd be really slow, right? Like you have really not much speed coming from a lot of different places. The boots would have to be HP percentage, so on and so forth. So you don't have a lot of speed. Whereas with accuracy, you can definitely stack a lot of speed. And the perception set works perfect for having that speed percentage boosted. But guys, let me know how high of accuracy you can push. These are my numbers. These are how high I can get. I think perception, I love the set. I love perception gear. I think it's an awesome set. I love that they added it into the game and so easily able to achieve it as well through faction wars. But let's see the totals once more. The absolute highest amount of accuracy you can get for Ramen 2. If you guys know of anything that I missed on these lists, definitely let me know. If you know a champion who has higher base accuracy than Ramen 2, also let me know. But 20 is the highest base accuracy that I could find, especially on a champion who would actually make sense. Now, champions like, I don't know, a champion who doesn't need accuracy, wouldn't make sense, right? Wouldn't make a ton of sense to push their accuracy, but they probably don't even have much base accuracy, if any. You can notice debuffers usually have base accuracy actually on the champion, whereas non-debuff champions don't have any base accuracy. And oddly enough, Kymar, I don't think has any. Yeah, he has no base accuracy. Feels bad for him. Duchess, I imagine, has 0 as well. So yep, she sure does. But guys, that's it for the video. Let me know what max stats you guys want to see next. These are the stats that I can get. Let me know what you guys can get. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.